classic here, Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix. A must-know for any rock guitar player for sure. Got a lot of cool lead lines in here, so be a lot of notes we're just digging through on this. A little bit of chords during the verse, but mostly lead stuff, so get ready for that. Starts off with the intro, which is like pretty subtle intro, but it's just really iconic and cool. It always stuck with me. And we're just hitting this funky A sharp here, just octaves. So we're going to do 6th fret here on the E, and then 8 on the D. And we're just going to be real just abrupt with those. Okay, just back and forth like that. And then right into the main riff here. So we're going to start off sliding up to the 9 on the D, then 7 on the G, slight bend on A to the B, to 7 on the D, okay. Second half of that we do slide up to 5 on the D, to open D, to open E, to 5 to 7 on the A. Okay, and then just end that all off with a slide from 15 on the low E, just slide that out. Okay, next section here, we go 5 to 7 on the A, 5 to 7 on the D, bend the 7, to 5 on the D, okay, then we go 5 on the D, open A, open E, and then 3 on the E, and of course slide that out, 15 to open. Last sections here, 5 to 7 on the A, 5 to 7 on the D, bend the 7, and then do a 5 to 7, okay, 5 to open on the D, 7 to 9 on the D, 7 to 9 on the G, and just a quick 7 to 9 on the G again. Okay, verses come in. We have the chords here, kind of funky chords, fun to play though. We got the E7 sharp 9 here, so that's going to be open E. We do a 7 on the A, 6 on the D, 7 on the G, and then an 8 on the B. Okay, and we're just going to hit that like open E. Okay, hit the chord twice here. Slight rest there, and then once more. Open E. Back to the chord. So you get something like. Something like that. Doesn't have to be totally spot on. You can keep it pretty loose if you like. And then here, Jimi Hendrix style chord, of course, where we wrap our thumb around the top just to hit the bass note. So it's going to be a 3 on the E for the G chord here. And then just hit the 5 on the D, 4 on the G, and the 3 on the B. And I'm just going to hit the 3 twice on the bass note. Hit the chord. Slide it all up 2 frets so we get the A. Okay, hit that a couple times. And then here we're going to do where we do with our pinky, just pull off from the 7 to the 5 on the B. Do that all 5 times, and then we'll just hit the open E and rest. And a little lead section comes in here where we do a octave kind of chord here, where we do 7 on the A, 9 on the G, and we just hit it and slide that up 2 frets to 9 and 11. Back to the 7 and 9, to 5 and 7. Okay, and then twice we do those 3 notes that are at the very beginning of the main riff. Okay, the 9, 7, 8. Okay, we're just going to do that twice real quick. Alright, little interlude section comes in here just before the solo. It's going to be 11 on the D, 9 G, 12 on the B. We're going to slight bend that 12 too. Okay, just doing those 2 of those pretty quick together. Okay, kind of similar but higher here. We're going to go 14 on the D, 12 on the G, and then 15 on the E. Alright, and then just leading into the solo here, we're going to do some bends with the 14 on the G, while doing 15 on the B. Just bend that 14 and strum it around. Okay, solo kicks in here. It's really fun solo. It's kind of got these cool sounding scales, not like straight up blues scales and all that stuff. It's kind of like almost major scales, something funky like that. So we'll try it here. We're going to do 16 to 18 on the G. Just hammer on. Once more, and then pull off from the 18 to 16. And then we'll slide it to the 14 from there. Okay, then we do 14, 16, 14 to 13, back to 14. Okay, so and then bend the 14 on the G to 12 on the D. Next section here, we do 14 on the D. Then we do 12, 14, 12 on the G. Back to 14 D. Back to 12 G. G, 12 to 11. Okay, 14 D, back to 11 G, 14 to 12 D, okay, 11, 12, 11 on the D, 12, 14, 12 on the D, 11 to 12 D, next section here we do 14 to 16 on the A, just a hammer on. We could slide it if you like. 14 to 16 on the D. Then we do 14, 16, 14 to 12 to 14 to 16 back to 12. Okay, now here we do 16, 12, 16, 12, 16, 12. This last section here gets a little funky. We're going to do, you can either do this on the space you have before your bridge, or if you have a Strat or something, you can just do it like he probably did, past the nut. So you get that really weird, just glistening string noise. Okay, so just a real quick rake on that. Okay, and then we do 14 on the D, 11 to 12 G, back to 11 on the G. Okay. And then here we do 12, 14, 12 on the E, 15 B, back to 12 E. Okay, and we do 14, 15, 14 on the B. Okay, 14 once more. Bend 12 on the B. And then we do 12, 14, 12. Okay, and then we do 14, bend on the G while hitting the 15 on the B. Okay, the outro here, you kind of get a little bit of that beginning of the main riff, the 9, 7, 8. Okay, just once on that. And then we go, switch it up a little bit here, where we do 9 on the D, 9 G, and then 8 on the B. Okay, we're going to go 12, B, 14, 15, back to 14, we go 12, 14, 12, okay, and then 14 to 12 G, and then from here on out we're just going to just like repeatedly, almost just like a really hard tremolo, but we're just bending the string a good, half on the 15 of the B, and we're just going to keep just wailing on that. All right, 60s rock classic from iconic Jimi Hendrix. Can't go wrong with this song. You know this, and you're in good with all the guitar aficionados out there. Hope you enjoyed learning it. Hope you enjoyed playing it with me. I loved playing this song for you. I'll leave some information in the description box for tab books and all the gear I'm using here. Do me a favor and subscribe. You'd be helping me out. Share it, watch it, like it, all that good stuff. Alright, don't do drugs. I'll see you next time.